Hi there, I'm Cece from Cece Restyled, and today I'm going to be showing you the brand new gel stains from Dixie Belle Paint Company. They come in 6 beautiful colors, and I'm going to show you all 6. The No Pain Gel Stain is a product from Dixie Belle Paint Company. It's a new formula, improved to be richer, deeper colors, and they've added a few colors, and they've come now in this wider mouth tin to make it easier to get your brush into the can. So we're going to be testing those out right now on some sample boards of pine, and this is my first time using the newly reformulated stains, so I'm really excited. They are oil-based. Dixie Belle does offer a water-based gel stain. It's called Voodoo Gel Stain, but that's a different line. So these are oil-based stains. They take about 3 to 5 days to cure before you can seal them. I've always been a fan of oil-based stains. I've always preferred them just because the deepness, richness of the color. I do love water-based for the efficiency and all the different shades that you can get those in too. But I've always been a big fan of oil-based. So we're gonna test those out. And like I said, they take 3 to 5 days to cure before you can seal them. And that's with about 2 coats. So we're gonna do 1 coat, wipe it back, and then let it soak in a little bit, and then maybe do a 2nd coat. We'll see what the coverage is like with coat number 1. So I've got these just boards of pine here. I tried to pick ones with fairly nice grains on them so we can try to see, that through the oil-based stain. I'm gonna grab real quick some cloths to wipe back my stain, and then we'll go ahead and start. Okay, so the first color we're gonna test is Colonial Black. And it's new packaging, new formulation, and I loved the old formula, so I can only imagine the new formula, how much different it is. I don't know what could have been better, so we'll see. Like I said, this is Colonial Black that we'll be doing first, and I'm going to be using applicator pads. You can use a foam brush, you can use a regular brush, you can use a sponge. Normally I use a foam brush, but I have these new applicator pads from Dixie Belle as well. They come in 2 packs. And they're fairly decent size, about 4x5 or 4x6, perfect size for the palm of your hand. Since I'm just doing sample boards today, I think I'm actually gonna cut mine in half because I'm just doing, these pine boards. So I don't believe I need the whole thing. I'm going to go ahead and just cut them in half and use half. So hopefully we can get the full effect of how cool the applicator pads are. They're really awesome. They're like a sponge, like a fine sponge, and they are wrapped in this kind of terry cloth type material. So lint-free, soft, basically what the kind of material you want to apply a gel stain with. So if you were using water-based stains, you could wash these, but I'm using oil-based, and I'm just gonna toss them when I'm done. So again, we'll start with Colonial Black. You wanna make sure you shake it up really, really well. Shake it, don't break it, am I right? Shake it, don't break it. So we're gonna open our Colonial Black, and look at that consistency. That's like true gel stain consistency right there. Nice and thick, not runny. That's the point of gel stains, is that they don't run. So I'm gonna just apply a little bit to my pad, my applicator pad, and I'm just gonna probably do like halfway down my sample board. And going in the direction of the wood. With oil-based stains, you wanna go in the direction of the wood grain so you can get a nice penetration there. Look how beautiful that wood grain is showing through. Do you see that? Oh, it's so pretty. So I've applied my oil-based gel stain. I'm gonna wipe it back. Wipe back the excess. That's what I do with my oil-based. And we're gonna let that soak in for a few minutes while we do our other colors, and then we will see about doing a 2nd coat. So that's a Colonial Black. And I just love, oh, I love gel stain. I love oil-based stains, period. You can't really beat the richness of a nice oil-based stain. Okay, I'm gonna set that to the side. The next color we're going to do is Weathered Gray. Weathered Gray, No Pain Gel Stain from Dixie Belle Paint Company. Shake it up really well. Weathered Gray. And look at that. Look how thick that is. That's like the perfect consistency for the gel stain. So what I am noticing the difference between these newly reformulated No Pain gel stains and the old ones is that they are much thicker. The other ones, I don't want to say they were runny, but they were not quite as thick. They were a little more viscous. So I got some on my applicator pad, and it's really not taking much at all, you guys. On the black, I don't think I dipped a second time even. And for me personally, what makes me like, what sells me on a stain, what I look for in a stain or gel stain or just stain period is the translucency, or transparency. So how well can you see the wood grain through, but also getting lots of color or pigmentation. So pigmentation with wood grain is personally what I look for when I'm looking for a good stain. So there's that one. There's a little bit of a flaw in the wood there, but you can see the beautiful wood grain through and you still get that weathered gray. So I wiped back the excess. I'm gonna let that soak in with our Colonial Black, and we'll move on to, let's go ahead and do Walnut. Shake it up, shake it up, shake it up. And Walnut is kind of my go-to brown stain. I really love, it just seems to go with everything. It's nice and it's a nice warm brown. It seems to really match everything. So I always have some walnut on hand, the color walnut, not actual walnuts. Get that open here. We got our nice thick consistency. And cut me up one more pad here for walnut. And let's see, we're gonna go with, I like the grains down here on this side, so we'll go with this side. See those pretty wood grains? Just a tiny bit. I don't need much at all on the tip of my applicator pad. And I'm gonna put a layer going one direction with the wood, with the grain of the wood. And maybe just a tad more here. And I'm gonna go ahead and wipe off my excess and let that penetrate while we move on to the next one. So that's walnut. That's one of my favorites. Next we have Georgian cherry. I'm interested to see this one. Cherry is usually like a nice reddish, mahogany-ish type warm color with red undertones. So Georgian cherry, that is our next victim. I'm loving these so far, you guys. Look at that. That's pretty. This might be my new favorite. I don't know. It's so hard to pick a favorite when you love all of them. All right, let's go with this side. I like these pretty wood fishtail looking wood grains here. So a little bit on my applicator pad. Ooh, look at that. It's almost got some purple undertones. Oh, you guys, I'm loving these No Pain gel stains. New formulation. I loved the old formulation, but wow. Just when I think Dixie Belle cannot outdo itself, they outdo themselves. Look at that. I'm gonna wipe back my excess here. Oh my gosh, what a pretty color. Look how pretty that Georgian cherry is. So rich. So rich. Okay, and then we're gonna move on to Espresso. Espresso No Pain gel stain. So I'm shaking it up really well. And I'm gonna cut up one more applicator pad for our last two colors. Our last two are Picklin White and Espresso. So the white one should be pretty cool too. All right, here we come, Espresso. Espresso No Paint Gel Stain from Dixie Belle Paint Company. All right. That is the Espresso. Maybe another contender for new favorite, I don't know. They're all so beautiful and so rich. Okay, we're gonna go with this side here. I like that, the little knot in the woods there. I love wood grain. I'm a sucker for some beautiful wood grain. Ooh, Espresso is good too. I like Espresso. That's a nice cool brown. Looks like it would match a lot of things. And I'm going to wipe back my excess Espresso No Paint. And that is the Espresso color. You see how it's soaking in more in some parts of the wood than others. Generally on a first coat that you'll get that. And when you do a second and possibly third coat, if you're so inclined to do a third coat, it usually kind of evens out those variations in where it's soaking in. So we'll see how it does once it penetrates. Picklin White is our last no paint gel stain color we're going to be testing out. And I'm going to, after I do the second coat, I'm going to post these boards on my Facebook page, which is CC Restyled. So you can head on over there and do and check out the pictures of those with the second application of our no paint gel stain. So I'm going to use this side for the white, with our last no paint gel stain color. A little bit on the tip, and just start in one direction with the wood grain, applying our stain with our applicator pads, also available from Dixie Belle. I'm gonna grab just a tad bit more here for the bottom. All right, and that's our white. I just love how you can still see the wood grain through. That's a great stain to me. When you know, if you're gonna cover up all the wood grain, why not? Oh, sorry, there's a spider. Oh my God. I don't do spiders. Hold on. Oh God. Okay, I'm sorry. Spider. Crisis averted. Okay, that's our white. Like I was saying, a true good stain to me is when you can see those pretty grains showing through and you still got that gorgeous color. So that is Picklin White. So here are all of our gel stain colors lined up next to each other. I'm gonna hop off here. I'm gonna do a second coat live on my Facebook page. It's CC Restyled, C-E-C-E, and the word Restyled. On Facebook. So thanks for watching, and look out for those photos of the finished second coat pictures of our new no paint gel stains from Dixie Belle Paint Company.